Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Shashank Finance Hub, where we simplify complex financial concepts to help you make smarter investment decisions. In today's episode, we are diving deep into a debate that has intrigued many investors: fixed deposits versus systematic investment plans. We will cover what each option is, how they work, the pros and cons of both, and most importantly, which one might be better suited for you depending on your financial goals. So, if you are ready to decode the FD versus SIP, let's get started. What is an FD? Let's start with the basics. A fixed deposit, commonly known as FD, is one of the safest investment options in India. It's financial product offered by banks and financial institutions where you deposit a lump sum of money for a fixed tenure at a predetermined interest rate. During this tenure, your money earns interest, and at the end of the term, you receive the principal along with the interest. The interest rate of FD is fixed when you open the deposit, making it predictable and secure investment. For example, if you invest 1 lakh in an FD for 5 years at an interest rate of 7%, you know exactly how much you will earn at the end of the tenure. What is an SIP? On the other hand, a systematic investment plan or SIP is a way to invest in mutual funds. It's a disciplined approach where you invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals of time, like weekly, monthly, or quarterly, into a mutual fund of your choice. SIPs are linked to the stock market, so the returns are not fixed. Instead, they depend on the performance of the mutual fund and the market. Over time, SIPs leverage the power of compounding and rupee cost averaging, which can result in significant wealth creation. For example, if you invest 5,000 monthly in a mutual fund through SIP and the fund delivers an average annual return of 12%, your wealth can grow exponentially over 10 to 15 years. FD versus SIP. Key differences. Now that we understand what FDs and SIPs are, let's explore their key differences across various parameters. Number 1. Risk factor. Fixed deposits are considered risk-free investment. Your principal amount is secure and you earn a guaranteed return. Even in a volatile economic scenario, FDs remain unaffected. SIPs, being linked to mutual funds and the stock market, carry a certain level of risk. The return depends on the market performance, which can fluctuate. However, the risk reduces over the long term. Which is better? If you are a conservative investor with a low risk appetite, FDs are ideal. But if you are willing to take calculated risk for potentially higher returns, SIPs are better. Returns. The returns in an FD are fixed and range between 6 to 8% annually, depending on the bank and tenure. However, they may not always outpace inflation. Returns from SIPs depend on the mutual fund performance. Historically, equity mutual funds have delivered 10 to 15% annualized returns over the long term. Which is better? For higher returns, SIPs outperform FDs. However, there is no guarantee with SIPs, unlike the fixed returns of FDs. Liquidity. Breaking an FD prematurely can result in a penalty and lower interest earnings. FDs are not as liquid as other investments. SIPs offer more liquidity. You can redeem your mutual fund units anytime, though some funds may have exit load if withdrawn within a specific period. Which is better? For better liquidity, SIPs are more flexible than FDs. Tax implications. The interest earned on FDs is fully taxable as per your income tax slab. There is no tax saving benefit unless you opt for a 5-year tax saving FD. SIPs are equity linked savings schemes, offer tax deductions under Section 80C. However, gains above 1 lakh in a financial year are subject to 10% long-term capital gains tax. Which is better? SIP in ELSS funds provide better tax efficiency compared to regular FDs. Investment method. You need to deposit a lump sum amount in an FD. There is no option for small periodic investments. SIPs allow you to invest smaller amounts regularly, making them accessible for people with limited savings. Which is better? SIPs are better to those who want to invest gradually rather than depositing a large amount upfront. Who should invest in FDs? FDs are best suited for risk-averse investors. If you are prioritizing safely and are unwilling to take risks, FDs are perfect. If you need your money in 1 to 5 years, FDs are a secure option. Elderly individuals. Retirees often prefer FDs for steady source of income. Who should invest in SIPs? SIPs are ideal for young and aggressive investors. If you are in your 20s or 30s, SIPs offer long-term growth potential. SIPs are great for building a corpus for goals like child's education, buying a house, or retirement. If you want to beat inflation and grow wealth, SIPs are the way to go. Lower returns compared to inflation or other investments, interest is fully taxable, lack of liquidity due to penalties on premature withdrawal. FD versus SIP, which is the best overall? The answer isn't one size fits at all. It depends on factors like your financial goals, risk appetite, investment, horizon, and income. Choose FD if you want safely guaranteed returns and are investing for short-term goals. Choose SIP if you are aiming for long-term wealth creation, willing to take some risk, and want inflation-beating returns. To summarize, fixed deposits and systematic investment plan serve a different purposes. FDs provide stability and security, while SIPs offer growth and wealth creation. Before investing, assess your financial needs, goals, and risk tolerance. If you are new to investing, consider starting with both. Allocate a portion of your savings to FDs for security and another portion of SIPs for growth. That's all for today's discussions on FD versus SIP. I hope this helped you understand the key differences and make a more informed choice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Shashank Finance Hub for more such insights. See you in the next episode. Thank you.